Hello friends, hi, how are we today? I hope we're all doing well. I am here, I am doing fantastic. It is December the 18th and we are getting our December 18th Planmas plan with me up. I'm so excited, which means I am still 6 months behind, which I don't want to talk about it. So I'm going to let you choose in the comments down below because I do have some videos planned, so I can't do the entire rest of my time for Plan With Me's until January 1st. But if you want to see Plan With Me's or if you want to see how I organize my leftovers, let me know in the comments down below. I would very much appreciate that. Again, I am doing June 16th through the 22nd. I am using the In Bloom kit from the Prairie planner, which is a beautiful kit. And I am going to do a scatter pattern. Why are you doing a talk through, Alex? Well, that is a great question, chat. I would love to tell you. Chat, oh my God, like I'm a live streamer on TikTok. I could never do that. I could never do that. That is so not my jam. Anyway, I am doing a talk through because I hate silence and I hate being with my thoughts. That's not true. Well, it's not untrue, but that's not why I'm doing this. I honestly couldn't face the idea of doing a, I couldn't face the idea of doing a voiceover. I'm just, God, this is my favorite thing in the world. My favorite thing. Anyway, I'm just not really feeling the voiceover today. I don't know why. It's been a really long time since I haven't felt like doing a voiceover. And I'm just feeling a little bit, I don't even know how to describe it. Not into it, I guess, would be the best way to describe it. Oh my gosh, this was an insanely busy week. And I am just, not this current week that I'm on, but this particular week in my planner, because it was the week before I went away for a vacation. This is not an insanely busy week. I apologize. The next week is an insanely busy week. So I am doing a scatter pattern. If you didn't see my last video, it was a straight across pattern. So I will actually link that in the iCard up above, but I did a scatter pattern and I really enjoyed that. Or I did a straight across and now I'm doing a scatter pattern. And one of the reasons that I switch it up is not necessarily aesthetics because like, but like it's because I also don't want to make it too bulky. I found for previous Plan With Me's that my previous planners, oh my God, this is harder. I don't remember the last time I did a talk through. For my previous planners, if I did just straight across, which I used to do, that used to be the style, it would get super bulky in the middle and it would become like incredibly unruly to write on. As opposed to this, it's very, it's fine. I want to change this out. So, Stacy has removable matte paper. If you were not aware, just be a little bit careful when you're removing, just because the brunette is my hair color. She's got an aesthetic that I would like. Stacy makes these kits and she has fashion girls in the kits. And like, I love Stacy's kits. I do not love a fashion girl. And maybe because I'm a little jealous. I would like to look how they look and I don't because I cannot afford the fashion that I would like to be. Okay, now which color do we think that I should be doing? Green and pink together are my favorites. So I think I'm going to do green on top of, like, I'll do green for my to-dos. Because, again, once again, if you've been in the community for a long enough time, you'll know that the to-dos, todays, and little things used to be a thing. Okay, so this is a bit higher, but That's okay. And I'm only bringing in 2 headers. The reason that I am only bringing in 2 headers is because I don't have the room. I need the extra room that not having that extra header brings in. And I will save these in my leftovers book. I have been using that so much, and I am pumped to be going through them as quickly as I am. Okay. So, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I love this. This is beautiful. I do try and do more like floral garden kits when it comes to this particular time of year, because I'm in my garden a lot this time. You'll see a lot of outdoor play stickers that I use. That's just sort of about it. Shoot. There we go. What I really like is I like choosing a header that's going to have a contrast with the full boxes. And that's just insight into how I lay down a kit, because I think I get talking into my day by days and my voiceovers, and I really don't tell you how I lay down a kit and what I think about when I lay down a kit. And those are the types of things that I do think about. Which I don't know necessarily if you would think about that if you didn't do this. Like, it might not occur to you to think of that, which is fine. There's no opinions. It's just how my brain works. Okay, so this has gone really quick. Talking to you guys is so much fun. I admit I have been so slacking with my planner videos. Like, I would have liked to have all of them filmed by now, but unfortunately, I got into cozy coloring, which I told you guys in previous videos. I know people have been commenting on it, and I'm obsessed with it. And it's just, I've been finding it's a really good way for me to like either watch a show, turn my brain off, listen to a podcast, just actually listen while I'm coloring. It's not, you know, there's no monetization. There's no side hustle. Neither is there. Like, I'm not getting monetized on YouTube anytime soon. Don't worry about that. This is for funsies. I'm doing this because I want to, which makes it even funnier given the fact that I'm like stressing myself out about Planmas. Super duper stressing myself out about Planmas. I shouldn't be. I don't need to be. And yet here I am, stressing. As I do. I'm very good at it. It's a talent, you know, being this stressed out all the time. Probably really not good for my gut health, but I digress. Anyway, my sidebar, especially when I have a Prairie planner kit that I'm familiar with, is very easy peasy. I pull in the currently readings, just to note what I'm currently reading. So on this particular week, I don't know what I was reading on this week. Huh. Interesting. And then I always do the little extra headers here to pull in because I like the decor. And that's it. That is the first half of my plan with me all done. So I will see you in part 2, which will be no time at all for you, so that we can get into the day by day. That voiceover, I promise you, is going to be far more fun. Okay, so we're back for part 2. It's been a couple hours, but still here, still kicking. Okay, so the first thing I want to note on Monday, and I want to note this, not with like a ton, but I do want to like put, what's it called? How do I want to note it? What color? Maybe this orange color. It's kind of nice. I'm going to make it kind of bigger. And then I'm going to use a stick with a plan code squidge. And I'm going to write down that I drove to work on this day. Then I worked in my office, and I'm going to use a fox and cactus squish to note that. There we go. And then I went on a lunchtime walk to Tim's. Now, instead of instead of marking it with the shoe or anything like that, I'm just using the Tim's thing from the kit. And then I did a walk to the bus after, and I again used 2 icons from the kit for this. Now, I haven't hauled these yet because I just got them, but you guys can see it here before my haul video because I don't know when that's going to go out. I got custom made stickers from Magical Sticker Co. and that says Tim's. I don't love how small she's made the stickers. I wish they were bigger, but that's okay. Okay, so then in the afternoon, the kids did outdoor play, and what I might do, I don't know. I might note it like this. Maybe this is how I'll do it, yeah. Okay. Hold up, guys. It's been a really long time since I've done a voiceover. This is going to bear with me, folks. I don't often have time to do this, so this is nice. And then I can put outdoor play. Okay. Then I want to move on, and I got Happy Mail. So I'm just going to mark this right over here. But I am going to get this, and I think I'll use the darker pink color, and I'll just use my little scissors to cut through the page to just do this. So I can have these 2 little hearts to make my own little checklist here. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Oh, that looks so nice. Definitely. Okay, so that's where we're at for this. Moving on to Tuesday, this was a busy day. Okay, so I worked in office again, and it was a super insanely hot day. Ooh, why is everything sticking to this so stickily? So I am going to bring in, I think I'm avoiding the green. I don't know why. It's my favorite. I think because this is green, so. And then I just, from the Coffee Monsters Co., I'm bringing in this hot, and this is on like the hottest day ever one. So then after that, I went out for lunch with a coworker, which was nice. And then we had a drag show at work, and maybe I'll bring in the green for this. Do I want to do that? I don't really have the room to do a half box. That's the only thing. I really don't want to bring in a day extender, so I think I am going to do this. If I have to bring in a day extender at the bottom, I will, but. And then using this paper and milk icon, I'm just going to do this to mark the drag show at work. Then the buses were late again, and I was super, super duper grumpy about it, like insanely grumpy about it. I was wearing shoes today, and I did not have a good time with them, and they blistered up my feet. That was awful. And then I had Happy Mail. Yeah, you know what? I am going to need to pull in a day extender. All right. I didn't want to have to do this, but here we go. Oh my gosh. This is why I don't do talk-throughs, y'all. I think about this stuff prior to doing them. Okay. Look at that. I've only got 2 left on the page. Do I need to order some more? By the way, these are from the Prairie planner. If I didn't mention that before, I probably didn't. Let's see. What color haven't I used yet? I haven't used the hot pink color? That's so unlike me. All right. Hot pink it is. So I think what I'm going to do is, did I notice the mum guilt here? Yes, I did. I do have it marked down. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Mom guilt is going to go on the inside because ain't nobody got time for mom guilt. Except for me. I've got the time. Because that's what I have. But the pull stickers will go on the outside because I think that's super duper cute, even though this is a bit big for a quarter box. And then the pull stickers is also for Magical Sticker Co. Love it. And then on the inside, I'll put the mom guilt. Yeah. On the inside, I will put mom guilt. Did I pull the right week? Oh, where's my mom guilt? Where's that sticker? Huh. Okay, so the full stickers, it's fine. This is for this day. My kiddo was up at 4:40 a.m., which is now a common occurrence. All right, so I have some happy mail here that I'm noting. And I'm also just going to take the leftover sheet that I cut already. And I think I'll just use the orange and cut from the bottom for the orange. I'll just do the pink because I already have it. Just cut the pink. Oh, this was poorly planned. I can't believe you guys all have to like witness my thought process as I'm going through this. It's been embarrassing. There we go. And then I'll just pull in a sticker for mom guilt. That's not that one. Okay, I know I have mom guilt in here somewhere. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Sorry, I had to. Cannot eat. I cannot dream tonight. Where is my mom guilt one? I could do that. I feel like I've got it here somewhere. Do I not? I'm almost 1,000. You know what? It's probably in my other one. All right, that's okay. We're just going to go with this one. I think I got mad at the kids for something. That happens sometimes because parenting is hard, yo. And I'm just going to put it here, and then I'm just going to go straight across, maybe like that. Kind of cut it. There we go. There we go. Okay, and so then we've got Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I was up at the crack of dawn, and then I watered my herbs. So, okay, where's my other sheet? Where did it go? Water herbs. Oh, this is cute. Okay. I'll just put that here. I'm probably going to need to pull in another day extender. I think I was off work on this day. Was I? Feels like maybe. No, I don't think I was. I just didn't mark it. I had a really, really bad headache on this day. And normally this would have stopped the next thing that I did. But because I had my driving test the next day, I did not. So I'm just going to note that I practiced my driving. And the reason that I am writing it in beforehand is because I hate writing next to the coil. Practiced driving. The only thing I notice about my planner, and it's a memory planner, obviously, is that I go between like present and then past tense. And I don't know if anyone else notices that kind of stuff, does that kind of stuff. I don't know. Okay, so then I pulled more stickers, and I guess I didn't do an icon for that, but that's okay. The lettering is iconic in itself. And then I watched a movie with the boys. Couldn't tell you which movie it was. Probably the Minions movie. And then I filmed a haul. And, oh, sorry. The driving was Stick with the Plan Co. This is Magical Sticker Pro. And this is Sweet Tea Sticker Co. I filmed my haul. And then I folded laundry. Film. And then I folded laundry. All right. That is my Monday through Wednesday. I will be right back with this part filled in, and then we will move into Thursday through Sunday. All right, we're back. We finished it. I feel accomplished, but wow. It's you know what, guys? It's been such a long time since I've done a proper voiceover. Like, this really took it out of me. So I am back. It is obviously the next day. I'm so sorry. The day just got away from me. And then I was literally editing the video to go live and I fell asleep. So it's not up on the 20th. You're going to get, or the 19th, the 18th. You're going to get 2 videos up on the 19th because I just want to get this one up and out because I did, in fact, just film the base for the 20th, but we'll get there when we get there, okay? Okay, so moving on. I was really nervous and anxious on Thursday. So I'm going to do that. And this is a Fox and Cactus Girl. And you'll see why in a moment. And then I emptied the dishwasher because that is what one does. And then I edited and uploaded, which I did. And then I'm going to take this big one and I'm going to finally use the green one here, the butterflies. I had my driving test. And I don't know why I forgot to add a person here. I'm going to add, I think, my favorite excitement sticker. Where is she? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Sorry, guys. This is why I do voiceovers. If you're wondering, this is why I do voiceovers. So I had my driving test on this day. And I passed. And if you guys are like, oh my God, didn't you say that you were in your 30s? Yes, I did. And I have such significant testing anxiety that I had a really, 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 really hard time with this kind of stuff. Like, I do not do well with it. And that is why it was such a big deal for me. So the driving part, I'm fine. I've been driving every single day since then, like no issues whatsoever. The testing part is what I had issues with. So my beautiful, wonderful husband, he helped me and he did so much practicing with me. And then you can Google, if you're in the Ontario area, you can Google which testing facility you're going to, and all of their routes are up on YouTube. However, there were so many road closures because of construction that we ended up going on an entirely different route. And then in the middle of my test, which I'm sorry, I should start laying down the next day. In the middle of my test, this guy who was clearly like in a crisis, he jumped out in front of the car. So that was wonderful. That was outstanding. So I had to deal with that. The tester was really impressed with how I dealt with that, which was great because it was obviously like a very traumatic moment. I had to like brake rapidly on a one-way street. It was a whole thing. What did I do here? Where's my, what? Did I forget the whole thing? Yeah, I did. Okay. I am clearly not having a great time remembering all of the things that I'm supposed to mark here. Okay. So again, not a ton went on here. So then I practiced my driving, which I'm going to put into a third box, I think. No, I don't think I will. So this was my first proper drive with my license driving solo. I'd never driven solo before, and that's one of the things that had really scared me. And then I went ahead and I actually, you know what? I did a manicure and a pedicure with my friend Bex, but really the highlight was I just ended up doing errands with her, and that was... Get yourself a friend who you can do errands with. I'm telling you right now, it was really nice. Okay, and then I just had a movie night with my family. All right, moving on to Saturday. On Saturday, it was yet another early morning. I hated it. I hated every single second of it, and my kiddo is doing it again, and I am finding it extremely tough to navigate. Extremely tough to navigate because he has to go to bed early. Not early. He has to go to bed between 7 and 7:30. It doesn't matter. If we change his bedtime to 9, he still wakes up at 5. And he needs more sleep than that. And he does not nap. And he does not sleep at daycare. And if he does not get that sleep, he gets very mad. So, this is why we do this. Okay. Then, so this is Stick with the Plan Co. This is, again, the Coffee Monsters Co. Another Stick with the Plan Co. to note that it was outdoor play. And I'm just sort of taking up a lot of space here because I can. Then I had a nap in the afternoon. Did I forget to mark that? Once again, what is going on? Did I just forget to pull half my days? Did I lose my stickers? What is happening? I don't know. Anyway, let me pull in a nap sticker. Once again, you guys think that there's not a lot of editing that goes on in my videos. There is actually a ton of editing. So then we had a nap. And I guess I'll just do this really, really cute one. I'm going to put this book to the side. And then I took my littlest to the park. He wanted to go to the park. I need a half box for that. It's not going to look great there, but whatever. And then I finished The Night and the Moth on this day, which is great. On Sunday, it was the hottest day ever. I'm not even writing anything in. I'm just using that one from the Coffee Monsters Co. Then I practiced more driving. I was really proud of myself. I went to Indigo by myself. Very proud. And then my friend, my beautiful, wonderful friend Ashley came to visit. So that was really nice. It's a really, really, really good week. Then we had a backyard barbecue. And then I went to bed so early on this night. But before that, the kids and my husband and my friend had a water fight. So stay tuned. I have one more bit so you can see the full filled in spread. And then that will be it for this video. So just a second. Okay, guys, that was my full week, and honestly, it was just such an absolute delight to pull, and it was a delight to film for you. It was a delight to do a voiceover. Or talk through. It's been a long Planmas, friends. It's been a long Planmas. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this. I truly cannot wait to see you in my next video. I hope you're all staying safe and well. Toodles, friends.